calling on God. In Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3, we are told to call on God. It says, "Call to me, I will answer you and show you great and mighty things which you do not know about." When we call on God, God empowers us to see. We say, "I will show you," meaning before you call Him, you are not empowered to see. But when you call Him, He empowers your eyes to see what He is doing in your life. When we call on God, He empowers us to hear what He is saying. When we call on God, He empowers us to participate in what He is doing. When we call on God, He empowers us to overcome, to conquer all the ways of this world. Calling upon God means inviting Him to come and intervene in our situations. Calling on God means giving God permission to operate on our behalf. When we call on God, He comes down in our space. He comes down and influences our environment. He comes to help us. So it is important for you and I to call upon God. Every day we should call upon God. David said, "This poor man called upon God, and the Lord heard him and delivered him from his fears and from his troubles." Let's read in Psalm chapter 18, verse 4. The Bible reads, "The cords of death encompassed me. The torrents of destruction assailed me. The cords of Sheol entangled me. The snares of death confronted me. In my distress," that is David now speaking. "In my distress," all along it was David speaking, but it is now I'm emphasizing this one. "In my distress, in my trouble, in my problems, I called upon the Lord. To my God, I cried for help. From His temple He heard my voice, and my cry to Him reached His ears." So we're saying, when I was in problem, when I was going through issues, I knew that I could not handle them. I could not solve them with my own strength. So I needed a power greater than the power that kept me in bondage. You know, when you're in bondage, you need a higher power than the power that has kept you in bondage. And he said, the power that has put me in these problems cannot take me out of this problem. The power that I have, if it was greater than the power that has placed me in this situation, I couldn't have even entered into this situation. But there is another power, the power of the Most High. I need God to come and intervene. So he called upon God. And listen now to verse 7. "The earth reeled and rocked. The foundations also of the mountains trembled and quaked, because He was angry." So when God heard it, He was very angry because this child was going through issues. And God heard what he said. And mountains, situations begin to react to the anger of God. The mountains started trembling and quaking. The rocks and the foundation of the mountains were moving. Smoke went up from His nostrils, and devouring fire from His mouth. Glowing coals and flamed forth from Him. He bowed the heavens and came down. Thick darkness was under His feet. So the heavens had to bow down to come to earth, to intervene. The situation, the atmosphere of heaven came down on this earth. Just like the prayer that we pray, that your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So that atmosphere of heaven, the environment of heaven came down to rescue His child. He rode on a cherub and flew. He came swiftly on the wings of the wind. So he came very fast. May God come swiftly to your call. God is an ever-present help in time of trouble. When we are in trouble, we should call upon His name, and God will come swiftly to our aid. Verse 12, "Out of the brightness before Him hailstorms and coals of fire broke through his clouds. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the Most High uttered his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. And he sent out his arrows and scattered them. He flashed forth lightning and he rooted them. Okay, so you see what God was doing now. He began to speak from heaven, and things begin to change. He sent his arrows, the enemies were scattered all over. So when we call upon God, it's not just a ritual, no. When we call upon God, the true God, the living God, God comes down and the enemy knows. The situation changes, the atmosphere changes, darkness flees because light has come, power has come, reality has come. Glory be to God. So call upon God. Call upon God. Regardless of your situation, call upon God. When you call upon God, you are inviting him into your situation. You are asking to come and help you, because you've realized that your power cannot save you. You cannot save yourself. You need someone greater than you to help you. And the Lord will come to help you. The Lord will deliver you. Believe in your God. Believe in the God of the moment. Don't push things in the future. Pray, believe that God is going to help you. For God is an ever-present help in time of trouble. May it be said of you that he called upon the name of the Lord, and the Lord delivered him from all his troubles. Glory be to God. God bless you. Shalom.